Okay. Right. YouTube. Hi guys. Just thought I'd just give you a quick shout. Okay. I'm going to be just going through a few things on my Davinci, just to let you know how things are going. I had a comment on one of my videos just to ask me if I could go through the webcam setup. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so first things first. This is the mount that I downloaded from Thingiverse. Okay, if you go to Thingiverse and just go to Davinci webcam mount, it basically snaps on to the side of the mount. So as you are actually now inside there, so as you can see, it hooks up to the side. I've taken the sides off, hooks up, just sits there, and you just put a webcam on it. So what I've done, I've fed the webcam feed that goes round the back down there, as you can see, and I will just go to the back end. One moment. Okay, and I am back. Right, so I just powered up the Davinci. At the moment, because I'm going through the Raspberry Pi, it's coming up with an IP address, so I can control it now via my PC. So I'm just going to go around the back of the printer and show you in here. So there's the Raspberry Pi. Okay, so with the Raspberry Pi as it is, I've got the Ethernet plugged in here, which obviously goes to the side, and up here I've got two other USB ports. Yeah, two other USB ports, one going to the Arduino, which is here, and the other one which is the webcam, which goes through the back. It's about there-ish, as you can see where the thing, yeah, so it goes through there. It's a Raspberry Pi model, Raspberry Pi 3, so it's got Wi-Fi built in. There is a configuration file. There's loads of videos on YouTube which you can go through, and there's a step-by-step tutorial on how to configure it with your Wi-Fi network. But like I said, if I wanted to take it round to a friend's house or somewhere just to show or whatever, and I can't get to the config file, then I've got the Ethernet plug that I can use, and the only cable at this moment in time going to the printer is the power lead. This thing here, that's the only, other than that, it's on its own. What else? So that goes in there. It just plugs in, you set up your Raspberry Pi so it all configures correctly. After you've done that, you then obviously mount it to the back of your Davinci. I don't know what else I can say, but so what I've done here on the computer, so this is the controller, which is Octoprint for the Raspberry Pi. And as you can see, I've got a live feed inside the printer, which I can go full screen, and it shows me inside the printer, which is quite nice. I haven't done this so I can look at the footage when I'm outside of the house. Reason being, I don't want to leave it open to other people possibly hacking it and then just all of a sudden starting it up one night without me knowing, and next moment come down and it's completely buggered. But yeah, so what I've done that. I don't know what else I can say towards the comment. Otherwise, I'm going to need to literally rip it all apart and then start again, so I can show you how I've done it all. But there's videos on YouTube that you can go through. Please just Google them. There's a guy on. There's a guy. Let me just see if I can track him down. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Sorry about this. Obviously, you can tell that I'm not really set up to be doing stuff like this. One moment. Let me just put you here, like that. There is a guy on YouTube called Joe Mike Tenner. He done a really good how-to on the setting up Octoprint via Raspberry Pi. You can find him. He's got over 6,000 subscribers, and this is who he is. You can find him via JMT, and there he is there, Joe Mike Tenner. I'm more likely totally ruining his surname, but I apologise. But yeah, so any questions about modifications on the Davinci printer, please let me know. I will try and come back to you ASAP. I don't know what else to say. I mean, the Davinci, it works fine now since I've taken out all of the XYZ stuff. But yeah, it works absolutely fine. I have no problems with it. I've got a new roll of black standard PLA. I mean, the PLA that I'm getting at the moment is from Amazon, and it's about 13 to 14 pound a kilo. I'm just using very cheap stuff until I can start making, start earning money again. I do have a job now, and yeah, so as from the end of January, I should be able to do some more videos, possibly on PLA stuff, on filament, and yeah, see how things go. I might even do a quick YouTube video on what tools I have floating around. Don't forget, I was a complete and utter noob at this, so I'm coming from anyone else's background basically with 3D printers. I mean, I brought one which was a Davinci Junior, and I had loads of fun with that, but the only downfall was the closed off environment where you can't use third-party PLA. But I did find a way of doing it. When you got to the end of the reel on the Davinci Junior, obviously it wouldn't let you carry on a print, or it wouldn't start a print. So the way I done it was make sure, I mean, if there's a little bit left over, there's a little bit left over. There's not much you can do, but you could put leave the reel where it is, feed a new reel through the front door and up into the tube, into the extruder, so it goes all the way round and then out. Put that in there. Don't do any settings saying that you've got a new reel, because it doesn't detect it because of the chip that it has. I mean, the Junior was a good printer. It was a very good first printer for me, and it was good. It's just that it was closed to their own PLA, which is very frustrating. It should have been open, like the Pro is. I mean, obviously the Pro is open, and all the other Pro ranges they have are open, but it would be a good idea for XYZ, if they do watch this, to leave the filament open to everything. Let it just take everything. XYZ's customer service as well, I found personally, was bad. When I said to him my motherboard was broken, I need a replacement motherboard, I've tried everything, they said, yeah, sure, we can help you out. send the printer back to us, which they're based in the United States. I'm in the UK. It would have cost me over £100 for shipping, easy. And for that same cost, I got it up and running, and it works a lot better. I've still got the old board somewhere around here, and I don't know what to do with it really. I mean, it's broken, it doesn't work. But yeah, Davinci Pro. Any questions? I've done the conversion to an E3D V6. I've done loads of other modifications to this, and it just works. Even when I converted it to ramps, and the actual thermistor that they had on the heat bed wouldn't actually work with the ramps. All I've done is got a new, 1 second. Okay, and I'm back. Right, okay, so I've got a load of these, which are just the standard. Get out of the way. They're the standard thermistors that you can pick up from Amazon. I got like 10 for, I don't know, I think it was £1 or something. But basically all I done was this part here is I just fed it underneath the heat bed, taped it on with some insulation, electrical insulation tape, and it just sticks there. You put the aluminium heat bed back on top of it and just make sure it's all nice and neat and tidy, and it just reads the bed. You know, there's no need to go and try and source one of those ones. You don't need. So try and make it more open source, XYZ. It just helps the consumer. But yeah, that's a Davinci. I'm rambling on, sorry. Today is the 30th of December. Happy belated Christmas, Happy New Year. Enjoy yourselves. And I'm also working on my new hypercube. I'll just try and show you in the background. Hypercube, I've got the motors for it, I've got the wiring I need to do on it, I've got other things that will be working on it soon. It's only a small 3D printer. I was going to try and, well, I was going to give it to my son to see if he likes the idea. He might be able to get his friends or friends to look at it, and if they like it, I don't mind building some more. Works on the Tech 2C hypercube, which is behind me. That's a bit larger. That's about a 280 by 260 by about nearly 300 tall. Does really good, very good job at all. But yes, anyway, I'm going to leave you guys there. I don't know what else I can say apart from be yourselves, and see you in the next episode. See you later.